Oh, for fuck's sake, come on, tap back in so the screen pops up. Hello. Guess what? I don't feel I don't feel like doing the model today. It's Fugi time. Alright, let's start the deal. Let's start the stream off with some gambling. Hello Babo, hello Joe, hello Cordis. Cordis, you're probably going to have to lurk for this one because we're doing MSQ today. The plan is to get fucking 7.4 done. Because I need to catch up on my MSQs. But first we gamble. No, thank you for being here. Oh, okay. I am indeed. There we go. There we go. Hello, Yannick. How's everyone doing today? How be everyone this Sunday evening, because it's evening for moi. Alright. Has anyone told Exy? Probably not. Alright, just straight to the solution now. We're gonna just get right into the MSQ train. We're getting right into it. I'm sure it's Friday evening. You're gonna have to wait a whole week for that. I watch more One Piece and pop back and check things every now and then. Yeah, you might catch us on downtime. It's we're doing 7.4. Hi Kat, how are you? We're doing 7.4. I don't expect this to be much more than setup for Evercold. But I need to catch up on the story because I've been playing a lot more FF. I've been playing a lot more FF recently. Where I've been doing shit like leveling. I'm getting my Paladin and Gunbreaker up. And then also all the fucking crafters. Hello, Brendan. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Now, let's just get right into it. With the wins. Alright, getting right into it, Cordis, so... There's your warning. Yeah, after we killed... I think... Yeah, I can't even say that because I know Cordis has not played the patches. I'll turn the audio a little bit up.
Like Calix be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Eorzean and I have come to a decision.
Alright, what are the twins up to?
We will depart Tural in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace.
That makes sense.
Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
Oh, we're gonna go to Garlemald.
However,
in this patch.
Calix's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Eorzean involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled, and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
No.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands.
Brandon, the way to not get spoiled is play the game to catch up. Go on, Brandon, you got a wedding to get to.
My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again. Of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
Because I've been annoying trying to see you off. Yeah, I like Erenville. I would have wanted to see him off.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought.
Actually, Yannick, that in terms of playing this single player, why? Actually, no single player.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh.
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail. only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That is fair, funny man.
That boy. We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join the ship.
I checked my playtime, Joe, about 1,000 hours ago.
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Oh. Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest.
Jesus Christ.
You've decided on a souvenir for use.
I have several ideas as it happens.
It's almost as if Alphanor is a main character.
If not execution.
Lest you wonder,
You do, yeah, like, you do get your party members in A Realm Reborn.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Surprised this was not included in the
a more thorough examination.
7.3.
May have insights to share.
Like, this feels like very much wrapping up 7.3,
Then why
but this is the
not
start of
invite her along
7.4.
to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
No, it hasn't been Sam Riegel. Sam Riegel only voiced Alphanord for about 2.5 years. And now the main guy's been, like, took over for God knows how long the rest is. For the past 11. Actually, yeah, I just did the math in my head. Alright, to the back room. So yeah, I guess we're going to be wrapping up our Tural and Solution 9 stuff. Makes sense. The story's moving away from these being its key locations. How's the audio, by the way? Audio's better, thank you. What news, Ace? Can't imagine you brought an entourage along to simply say hello. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle is in place. The majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer is finished with them. Well, shit. I also mean game audio. Like, is it balanced well? Because FF14 is a game I play. I did up it. I usually play FF with the volume at 5%. So I can, well, I've been doing that recently as I've been grinding. And I've bumped it up to about 35. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight. Afraid not. It's gonna be a while yet. Then, shall we depart for Tuliolel forthwith? Even Lamati's strength has its limits. Without any further delay, then. And let's go back to the mid. Oh, whoops! I can just do this. I can just do this. If we're going to Tuliolel, I can just cast Return instead. There's fucking no. We were better off just booking it directly to the quest marker. Fun weather. Oh, we're gonna run into the cutscene too. That's funny. I wish you all wouldn't make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphinaud and Alizé were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by link pole. Some people we know would have burst out a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. No, sorry, Erenville. That fucking Eorzean has that shit on.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
She's gonna get the least treatment 100%.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja...
Sorry, Wukalamar, it's time to get shelved.
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolo. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
It was 3 years ago, Alphinaud. It was 3 years.
You knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay.
I like the Tuliolo theme,
But
yeah.
that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
I wonder what nations don't fuck with the warrior life at this point.
Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault. Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vow to explore every corner of the world.
8.2.
To see what we haven't seen.
There's your answer, Axie.
Shall we?
No, he's drawing the twins.
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
And why is that, Cat?
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta clean that up now, trust me. My laptop, when I had a laptop, was fucked forever after I'd spilled something on it. I spilled a drink on it and it was... I cleaned most of it out. I cleaned most of the gunk out, but the space bar was forever sticky. Like, not on top, not on top. It was completely fine. Under it. It was completely fucked. I'm gonna go out and take it apart to dry. Yep.
Come back soon!
Take care!
I'm not sure your voice would be able to carry that fast scene.
That was a proper send-off.
I mean, if Cat is typing,
No.
unless
Time
you're
to
typing
get
on your
back to
phone.
it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're
From
always
phone.
welcome to visit Ulichola. I'll give you the grand
I
tour.
can get behind that, Brandon. Is this gonna be your assessment? Is this gonna... Look, Brandon, jingle, jingle, hot people.
I
Play, get the Dontro.
guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural. I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
I wonder what would happen if I show you fucking M9.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
Oh.
The Lance Guard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, what horrible fucking timing for your joke, Brandon.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the power resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go.
Oh. Oh my fucking god. He means Cordus. He means Cordus. He means Cordus. But the cutscene, Yoshi P just fucked him so hard on his joke.
Follow their own paths in their hearts, as they should.
Into the... Oh, I got a title card. Into the mist. Only one of them was green. Yeah, like, actually, kind of what is the... Oh, hi, Svein. Hi, Svein. Now it's our turn to take the next step. The question is in what direction, and that is a matter I should like to discuss with you. Yeah, you missed it, Cordus. Through the thunder. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We are liable to hinder dock workers if we linger. Perhaps the beach will be a more appropriate venue. Yeah, in this weather.
Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
Yep, alright, we've got a voice
Endless
cutscene.
ocean and ever-changing sky.
Damn, they have a lot of voice acting in these
First time I
patches.
saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records.
Thank you for the thighs, Yannick.
And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people.
No, that is Shale.
That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real.
I don't have it rebuilt.
Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality.
Doing that.
And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn.
First of all,
people.
your Jordans are completely fake.
Upon more information in the course of study.
Eorzean, you have absolute.
But as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. Aught we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Eorzean influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin.
And where is that, Sphene?
Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent. This
Oh, and that's where we get our
lay
title
in
name.
ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation.
The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, 'twas Levin that dealt the final blow.
Was this some kind of realm
No
reborn?
place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we
Thank you for the
couldn't
hydrate.
save everyone.
Oh yeah, from when we got our glimpse of Alexandria in the Meso terminal. Oh, the former
Those who
Alexandria.
survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere.
What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the 9th. If we seek a means of egress other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent. Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know? If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side. I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go, then.
Alrighty. Now that's settled, I best be off. I still need to check on decryption areas periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share the next time we meet. Until then. Let the rest of us make ready for a potential foray and meet at Leynord Memo. I buy Tyrell theme. Hello, living memory. It's weird to see this place not an utter husk. It is a behemoth. This clerk has made itself able to answer our questions. Clerk PX0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living memory is currently detached from Everkeep, and it's operating independently while supported by aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and Leynord-based transit are currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps, living memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and Leynords were likely in the preferred modes of transportation. That does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of emergency, how will we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems? Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would your majesty like to appropriate it? Airship? Yes, please, as soon as possible. With your majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for living memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica? Still, it does me good to see it. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you brace for turbulence. This gotta be a mount, right? Like you don't make this and like not make it a mount. Oh, yep, surface. I mean, it looks more habitable than the first did. My god, there's actual plants, like not just nothing. Like what happened on the first. Oh? Tempering. Yeah, talismans. The word Alizé gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does seem to it does serve to impress upon one marvel barrier. I can't fucking read. The lightning in Heritage found is tame by comparison. A land where Levin reigns. Oh, we get to explore a little bit of this. Yeah. A sobering sight, to say the least. But I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. There are no structures, nor any signs of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. And should we look further afield? In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? Oh, there we go. If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory by now, the closest city will be Treno, should it survive. As a city-state built on a harbour, it was a nexus of trade, and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighbourhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Radzatan. Ah yes, Alphonse has spoken of Radzatan before. It's in the South Sea, Isles, the Milala homeland, correct? Funny enough, there's also Treno where Milala first found a home in our world. Truly? Oh, excuse me. Yes, now the Milala population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think some remain there to this day. Should anyone survive. Clerk PX0093. Is this ship capable of taking us to Treno? I show on a flight simulation for the route to Treno. One moment. Simulation complete. There's a near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure. Why am I on? Prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh. Well, thank you for checking. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Treno lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. That cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed. Let's try that first. I'm actually yawning so much right now, I think I need more drinks in me, you know? Thunder. Still thunder as our tag. That tunnel appears intact. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you, stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surrounds, they're surely ravenous. Oh, dungeon time. Dungeon time already? Oh yeah, we definitely have enough eye level for this. Alright. Alright, do the most fun part of FF. We wait. I mean, sure, we could, you know, do single player. We could do trusts if we wanna do that. But what is it? But what is it? Oh, fuck me, dude. Actually, I was not expecting that to be anything. I thought it'd be like almost like fucking identical to the first, where it's damn near inhabitable anywhere outside of the parts of civilization that remained. And that's what Eden was about, like trying to see if there was any way to make the first habitable. I mean, in terms of the locale, there's I mean, uninhabitable. Just like my room, your room is definitely habitable. Dude, there's so many fucking dungeons and fuck it. Let's get the entire list up. I'm kind of curious of where. Just like how long scrolling. Yep. And then it's your turn. Yeah, like because I've actually done some of the optional dungeons for Endwalker and shit. Because I actually was caught up by then instead of playing catch up. Okay, the dungeons themselves are. Alright, so basically, they have been, like, some of the more unique ones were pulled in line because of the fact that people didn't find them. Oh. People didn't like some of the unique mechanics and found them annoying, so they were pulled back in line to be more fit the more modern design. I say varied bosses barely repeat. Though they do follow a formula, they follow a template. Alright. Let's see. Let's go. Alright, we tank. Come on. There they are. But I mean, the dungeon's alright. I like how FF plays. Yeah, we didn't need to use some of our mitigations there. There we go. Essentially, alrighty. More things to pull. Follow me. It's wee big pull. Wee big pull here. That's length. No. It's mostly actual raids that you keep your 2-minute bursts off for. Dungeons are way more lax. You honestly, as me, how I play, I actually use my resources on the mobs, on the packs and dungeons, rather than the actual bosses. Because I mean, how I play a dungeon is and most tanks I know play a dungeon is you pull everything. Alright, what do you have in store for us? That's raid wide. Fallen rocks crumble. Get behind that, yep. Alright, you can go with Steam. Earthquake. Oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting a tank buster. I mean, realistically, you can do a 2-minute rotation for every single encounter in the game, but it's more so the singular fights themselves it's actively used for. Yes, now 2-minute meta, so that's it. I was thinking about it earlier today, and my main issue with 2-minute meta is that it must be a fucking pain to design around. Like, just absolutely fucking horrendous to design around, constantly. Yeah. So you need to design every fight around it. You design every encounter around it, the dungeons around it, every new class around it, buffs, class buffs and debuffs around it. Pass. I definitely don't need that. I definitely don't need that. Because I'm not sure if the Mistwalk here is actually better than the, Oh. Oh shit, we get a rail grind. Alright, we're getting close to the train now. Oh, we have actual land as threat now. Yeah, okay. Alright, to me. fucking... You, advanced length. Don't want to bust all my resources for mitigating. Should the first pull out too. There we go. Plus this white mage is keeping me stocked up, which is nice. Oops. Alright, here we go again. Pop. Honestly, I like the amount of shit I need to juggle with a tank. That's how I play it. Dark Knight normal content. It's honestly really fucking fun. But right, I was thinking about it later. The why I played tank, and out of every like role, it's to me the perfect amount of responsibility. That's in. Oh no, back. That's cleave. Yep. Not cleave. Again, like. Oh wait, oh fuck. I had it right. I was in the right place. I just completely bungled it up. I mean, this is the only MMO I play. Okay. It doesn't seem to hit here. I think. Oh, I see. I see. They pop it. He activates them and they pop like that. Cool. Thunder. I guess that's a raid ride of some sort. Yep. Oh, and then Tank Buster. They're adding a bunch of Tank Busters to the dungeon bosses, I found. With the Dawn Trail. And I like that. Yep. Alright, over this way. Spread 2. Let's give you a rampart so this doesn't hurt the party as much. Ooh, a stack buster. No stack buster, a fucking stack. Alright, stay still. Oh, we can definitely kill it before it does this mechanic. There we go. But my tiny brain's getting lost in the rotation when I played. Well, oh shit, people. They live. Remnants of civilization. Yep, come on. Wall to wall. Right, there we go. Arm's length. Let's give it a bit of you. Let's expect. Instead. I mean, it's also a skill that I have honed in over a lot of hours of 14. Like, no, I am nowhere near as competent at other classes as I am Dark Knight, because Dark Knight is the one I have played the most by a large margin. A lot of my rotation and general vibe of playing the game is because I have about actively playing at least 900 hours in this class. Alright. Yep, burst you here. Eorzean. You got it right the second time. Also damage reduction there. Is my arm's line popped? Nope. My shit's on cooldown a lot. Alright, boss time. Survivor of Storms, Thundergust Griffin. Fucking average Uldan geezer. Alright, oops, it's not sprint. Alright, let's go. Oh, those are staying, those are gonna be like, those are gonna blow up into AoEs. No, no, they're not. They're doing that. That's neat. Yeah, yeah. That's cool. Alright, come out. Yeah. So if we do go down the middle, then we're gonna go back in immediately. No, it pushes. Okay. Yeah. Show me what you're behind. I mean, if there's any consolation, we're only doing the dungeon, we're not doing any of this, like, the super story bits. Yeah. No, it should be. I hope you're doing fine. But yeah, if you don't want to spoil yourself, you shouldn't be watching. I told Cordus very much the same warning. Prize on you. Come to me, please. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. That was close. They're not going away. Yeah, fog. Yep. That healer had the perfect spot. Let me sounds like this, actually. Hey, can you be cool and get back here, please, so my buddy Esteem can fuck you up? Yeah. When the spark with the red wide. That's where it casts a little reprisal on you. Yep, here. Get back in. Yep, right here. It's fun now and do the... There we go. Oh, come on, that pop, that side of the pop now, when I don't need the XP to level Pally? Fuck. Oh, that's cute. I'm guessing this is FF9. Alright, this Sam can get the comm. I'll pass. Alright, yeah, no, if y'all still got me tabbed in somewhere, it's time to skedaddle, bro. Because it's cutscene time.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are.
Yeah, I'll turn off. Oh, yeah, it's time to get going, buddy. I'm sorry, bro. We got a voice cutscene and shit.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
Yeah, by Joe, Yannick, and no. That's who was watching us, Carl.
It
Is this to turn off?
Considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Fun fact, chat. Oh, I was making a joke. Fun fact, chat. Apparently, Graha in this patch was originally voiced by a different dude, but with 7.5, Jonathan Bailey came back. His actual voice actor came back to voice him. It appears there was a scheduling conflict that they've resolved by redoing the.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Oh yeah, you guys live in a shithole. Oh well, Sven was right. Oh, are they all Lalafels?
I am Miaili, the Mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
I mean, technically, we've infringed upon their country. Or their settlement.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear, you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
So much shit happened.
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting party sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sphene's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, a tour of the city is indeed in order.
I was surprised the dungeon was this early on.
I presume you have no objection? With your permission, then. But before we go... allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Kryl, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
You may use mounts within Treno. With no flight. Oh yeah, no shit. We gotta play through the little dungeon. Yeah, notice they made themselves like home underground. That would keep you safe from the thunder. Why is it if if it isn't our new friends? Thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone through the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for good reason. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. If anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find the teeniest touch too sour for your tastes, but it'll set you alright. Just tip it down your throat. Chat, do we drink? How bad could it be? That's the item description.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Shower.
Got that right. Don't worry, the tingling means it's working.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
Oh, I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup Lena used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there is no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure. Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to Treno.
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Amul. That was me announcing our victory earlier. And since grandmother sent you to help with the repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems with the people of Trenol may have. My favourite kinds of work include taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, fucking nasty. We now enter Miss Wake with the party on VC. Yep. Around the city. Ah, yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? If you come all the way out to visit us, you must have had some important things in mind, and you've already helped us protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Not exactly. We've actually came from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry. Of course you're sure. It would be rude of me to doubt you. It it's not every day we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know, and it must come as something as a shock. But this is our first time in Treno. I would like to get to know the city and its people. That is why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute the remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would have already come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. It might be a while before someone could step away from their work. Never fear though, even if their hands are busy, they'll be more than happy to spare a few words for our fascinating folks from afar. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Lemuel. You're the ones doing me a favour, honestly. Here, take this batch. I'll deliver some to Town Hall, so you can attend areas that you haven't seen yet. Yeah, do the fucking chest taps. The chest taps, so it's fucking, it's like, oh yeah, I've got it, mate. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy promptly. Could you each take a portion? Rest assured that I can handle pouring liquid into a cup. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful. Let me divide this up. Ace, why don't you be around to the southern part of the city? Raha and I will attend to the north. Right, let's go and acquire some insights. Alright, I get the south. Dauntless Labourer. You must be one of the visitors Lemuel mentioned. Odd place to be visiting, though. Oh, you came to deliver the remedy? Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses in for processing and copped a good dose of discharge and energy for my troubles. It brought on the 11th sickness something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any part of the creatures that find their way in. Pelts that are highly charged with lightning ether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff, and you can turn them into protective clothing that keeps you from getting zapped. Beasts that you felled will all be put to good use. Thanks again. You're that mighty monster slayer I saw earlier. It's an honor. You've brought Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you. I'm dead on my feet after that battle. We don't usually have that many beasts breaking through at once. Practice keeps one's skills sharp, though, so I'm, in a way, glad for it. And I've learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometries. The thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. There's a fresh face if I ever saw one. And what's that in your hand? Oh, it's got a new description. A groundbreaking herbal remedy that formulated to ameliorate the effects of lightning exposure, guaranteed to free weary townsfolk of their trouble. Why am I yawning so much, chat? I think I need more water in my system, honestly. Excuse me. Oh, don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until I've had a cup of Sleepless Rhapsody. I'm proud to say that I have some small part in preparing it too. The herbs come from my very own growery. Alright then, enjoy laying in bed, Yannick. I hope it is relaxing. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is that the seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into making remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effects. And with the many hides that we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible that we'll find new varieties of herbs among our harvest. quaint little town, I must say. Between the three of us, we ought to have covered about every area aside from the malls. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we learned?
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Sphne's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any of the other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until stone by stone, a city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Alright, Governor.
Is all the matter, Lummel?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
Yeah, broke it. You broke it.
No, she's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Eorzean? She's an electrope engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
Like how to fix your fucking
I take it
doohickey.
she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please! I beg you! Please!
I suppose that's that then.
To work. At the moment, Eorzean should be waiting just past that park. Let's be off before anyone changes their mind. I wonder if you could see other players in Treno.
Our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here? Lummel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
What the fuck?
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see? And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
we never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. You'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
Aye, and took care of the beasts in one fell swoop.
Just the one! Incredible!
So, the mine is safe for mining again? Hooray!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrobe over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany him?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Iane with her repair work?
Sure. Oh yeah, actually the fucking Warrior of Light nodded, I wonder. Does this still work? Yeah, it does. The fucking nod count. Let's just add about this much. I guess there's gonna be much for what he's probably missed. I entirely forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I am Crow, and this is Ace. Oh, fuck's sake. Accompanying Lamul is Grahatia, our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. It feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need this help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything into working order. The volume of fixes that need making is one matter, but I could handle it all if it weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to another on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to discharge ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make the tracking them down easier, but seeing as Lamul has managed to break it again... I do have this though. Toss some at a sprite and you can suppress its ability to sense ether nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. So we don't kill? So we needn't fight them? We find it safer not to. When threatened, they will siphon energy from faculties. We need to keep our medical servers running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to the thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I would hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood. We want to split up again to cover more ground. Are you ready to go? Up that fucking counter, baby. It's been a while since I used the mod account. It has been a long, long while since I used the node count. Good fucking golly. Oh, you scan the area thoroughly, you'll see no lightning sprites. You scan the area thoroughly, still see jack shit, mate. Where'd the term jack shit come from? Oh. That's one. Oh, that's three. Oh, it's either two or three. Just vibing. Lightning sprites! Time to test your tossing arm has arrived. Yeah, so I wasn't able to watch the top 8 because time. I was asleep, you know. Over here, the top 8 started around like 4 AM. Right, that tossing arm. I know it was, shit. I've only seen some clips of, like, for example, that, that Shaheen versus, Knees Brian. Yeah, no, and I was like, and I sadly I can't watch it. Evil Vegas is more accessible for me to watch, and Evil France, I'll definitely go check out. Hey, Bubble. While on the topic of evil, what do you think about like the 6 trillion evils a year? What do you think of that? When everything's evil, nothing shall be. As I know that a My player won beat Punk for the Evil Japan title. I know that Arslan, you're back with the many sprites. Arslan got 9th place, he just was edged out of top 8. Just a handful in your route 10. Could be worse. But Blood hit 1 orbital. Oh, I might actually check it out. I might watch the FFXIV video. I might watch FFXIV or pull up Bro Pro. I might go like watch the Bro Pro VOD because honestly, I fucking love watching BP. How I usually watch Tekken tourneys is if it's Fee. I usually either watch Fee or BP to as a watch along. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. In her heart, Ayani seems concerned for Cryle. Cryle is taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Would you check in on her? She started off in the direction of Town Hall. What do you think about the new free vote events? Almost hard to put all the thoughts out on it in text, so I'm just gonna ramble a bit. Yeah, okay, good. Because I think, personally about, I think it's fucking stupid. I think Evil Vegas and Evil Japan, and like maybe Evil France are just fine. You know, let the corners. I can kind of see the merit. I can kind of see the merit in having tried to make it so that the corners of the world have their Evo, right? I can kind of see that merit. I think it's just way too fucking many of them, and this is going to create something where Evo, the name is diluted. The name will be diluted, its meaning will be diluted, and just some evils are going to be objectively more prestigious. So, like, there's going to be a case of, like, oh yeah, but which one's the real evil? Which one's the one that's actually going to matter? And in all honesty, that's either going to be Vegas or Saudi Arabia. Those are like the evils that are going to quote unquote matter the most are Saudi or Vegas, because those are the ones that are going to get the most money put into them. For a very long time now, Evo's been a shite tournament that had the prestige because so many people went, yep, prestige is fine, but everyone competing said it was terrible. Yes, because I mean, they compete to shit under shit conditions, don't they? It was the name and the brand. It's a lot of fun to watch, but not fun to actually compete yourself. But there are several diminutive folk about, none appears to be Cryle. Perhaps one of them spotted her passing through. Then they brought in Evo Japan, and not gonna lie, this kind of felt fair. Like Japan is the mecca of fighting games. Let's have an Evo there. You're looking for them might. You're looking at might lost there, lad. All I can help with. I'm looking for a Milala, friend of mine. A Milala? Seen quite a few of them today. Though she's a friend of yours. I presume you mean Cryle. I had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention, she saved my hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was right on top of me. It's thanks to her that I got out unscathed. Combo Breaker used to be the best tournament, everyone that went to tournaments said. Go to Combo Breaker because it's so good for competitors. And they were right. But ever since Rick the Harrow got in with Evo, Combo Breaker's gone downhill IMO. I am sadly not... I know, like... As I do watch Combo Breaker, I watch Combo Breaker... Combo Breaker used to be grassroots, used to be for the people, now it feels manufactured, feels corporate, just like Evo. Yeah. I wonder which one's the corporate, because I can only say for over here, because over here in the fucking UK, we get one. we get versus fighting. And I've never been able to go. I want to go one year. Not even to not like, just, maybe I'll compete, though I'm shit. But, used to have DreamHack and stuff in the UK. Yeah, I only know, like, I only know what I know from when I've been in the, like, actively in the scene as, I've played fighting games for 15 years now, but, I've only been actively participating in the FGC since 2019, and even then I took a couple years break while I, try to expand my horizons for other games and sort of fell back in love with fighting games. Rediscovered my love for them. Evo feels manufactured, yep. Feels corporate. 50 million ads, yeah. Trying to make money, cheap stuff on the setups and stuff. Yeah, because I mean, you saw with the Street Fighter setups, they just didn't bother buying the fucking characters. If you played Rashid, Ed, Akuma, or Aki, fuck you. Because it was specifically year one that I saw not being bought. Bit awkward striking up a conversation after that, and it'd been a while since I'd talked to anyone I hadn't known my whole life. She's a kind lass, good at putting folks at ease. Like... I do not know how to pronounce you. Mieli. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off towards the canal. I had a touch of melancholy about her though, and I wasn't sure why. Didn't think it was something I said, but if I knew what it was, saying more wouldn't help. So, I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. Get the nod count up, cause Ace just hit a fucking nod. Hi, Cryo. But I do think there's a couple of layers to the mobile Evos. Yes, I think all Evos are stupid. I think the Evo brand is really dumb and it's trying to tap in the dumb one. Yeah, W Prestige, like you said. Oh, he wouldn't have 7 Evos? There's... Exactly, yeah. If this is a voice cutscene, then I'm gonna have to stop. Yeah, okay.
Were you looking for me?
My apologies. Feel free to keep typing, Babo. It's just a voice cutscene is all.
I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear?
You know what off, yep. I think I think each region there's merit in each region getting its own tournament. I think that's fair. I think each section of the SGC should get their chance for the people that cannot afford to go on a trip to another country to play fighting games.
Like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it. Remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever.
You have to pick and choose which one you belong to, eh? There must be a crisis to find out you're not actually from the world.
When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose.
I mean, there was also...
But after meeting my parents...
There's also the fact that I had bigger shit to deal with.
It struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place. And the me I could have been.
And now that you have... Interesting, I get a chance to stay silent there.
I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source? Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Beast, Bubble. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I think that's 100 fair. Alright. Fair. Personally, still I agree. But I want you guys to have a giant tournament. Yeah, I agree. All these places are done. They're doing something new. Fair. So it is. The Saudi thing is a whole fucking complex issue. It's a whole big thing. But no, I can't. I fucking that like fucking real. Honestly, it's like watching a country fucking sports wash its way into the FGC through money and buying up so much. Remember, like, it makes me think of the two sides of like the main company I think of it that's been affected the most is SNK, because they just fucking own SNK fully. And I just remember, like, I feel horrible for any of the devs working on City and the Wolves, because there's always the baggage. That's the baggage with City of the Wolves. Yeah, it's so easy, and like esports doesn't really fucking make money. It doesn't make big money. It doesn't make that big of money. It's kind of the community keeping itself alive, and so they do have the money to their country. Yeah. And like season two of Fatal Fury, I've heard that they are legitimately putting out probably the best modern fighting game right now. Like probably the best post-launch support of a fighting game of the 2020s right now, with season 2. But that like immediately go like, oh, the suits in Saudi Arabia love their AI. Well, it's time for that AI trailer to announce the characters. That immediately fucked everything up and killed any hype I had to go check out season 2. Even Max, dude. We had the fabled blue thing on Max, the fabled blue text on the thumbnail. Every step of the way, it's reminded. Yeah, you kind of just have to. That's it. So I feel awful as a game dev. I feel awful for the developers on the ground, actively making the game, patching the game, making the new characters, pitching them to their overlords, their bosses, and how like every step of goodwill they are fighting, that they are clawing to get, is just being tread on because of inept decisions and the blood, the fucking blood behind them. Because honestly, Ronaldo being there is such a dissuading factor for me to play the game. I scooped a bunch of SNK games up for very cheap using sales. Because I was honestly legitimately curious on stuff like Garo, King of Fighters 98, 2002, and it was a big bundle. It was a big bundle with it in KOF 15, both deluxe editions. So I would get all the KOF 15 DLCs. Yeah, I think that's every game has issues. That's not like 5 indie devs. The devs, but the shite. Even stuff like Diablo 4. That's a ton of awful decisions in that game. But I don't blame the devs. I blame the people making decisions to make the devs do. Yeah, because realistically, people on the ground, your programs, your standard designers, your character artists, your modelers, your riggers, your voice actors, your narrative team, your mission designers, your UI designers, your HUD designers, your implementers, your playtesters, your QA team leads. What goes into the game, they don't really have a say. Like, they don't have, like, in terms of the more insidious shit, they don't have a say. For example, right, system, is it in 14? Can I find it? I can't find it in 14. Right, it's in the launcher, but not the thing. Because, like, for example, I was going to use this game as an example. 14, the online store. It's not in the game itself, but essentially to get a shit ton of creative freedom, Yoshi P admitted that he doesn't have, in exchange for creative freedom on some of the elements of the game, especially with the amount of power that he holds to the company, he could not decide. One of the terms was he cannot run the store. He's not allowed to run the online store. It's a different team, like a different subset of creative specific Unit 3. And then it's like the example in the FGC, Tekken 8, because Harada was kind enough to speak upon this when the Heihachi stage controversy happened in year 1 of Tekken 8, where Harada was like, oh yeah, alright, let me break this down for you, Twitter, of like, the Tekken 8 project is essentially 2 teams, the developers and the suits. And the suits are the guys who approve DLC characters and implement monetization. And it was them, and Harada was a middleman between both. But he'd spent a lot of time actually developing the game, which is why some of that, like that whole stage fucking kerfuffle happened. In his words, he didn't have the time. He was split sort things. Like he didn't catch that they were like, oh yeah, we're not in the season pass, like gives you the characters, we're not going to include the stages. You need to buy the stages still on their own. No, like there's Harada couldn't take it. It was a very I do not begrudge Harada leaving at all. I do not begrudge the man. I mean, I listen to his shirt. I don't ask Harada. I've never asked Harada for shit. But it was a bad year for Harada. We had the absolute shit show. The absolute bonfire, because that's what it was, of Tekken 8 Season 2. Tekken 8 Season 2 sucked. And then we had his dog, Heihachi, his dog passing in the middle of Season 2's launch. And with how online Harada is and how much of a figurehead he is in the community, he and Michael Murray took a shit ton of the brunt for Season 2. And then losing... fuck. I apologize, I forget his name, the dude behind DOA. And like the Modern Ninja Guidance from Team Ninja. Ita... Oh fuck, Ita something, right? Itagaki. He fucked my Murray. I blame him for a lot of TH shortcomings. I mean, fair enough. I mean, talk about Harada here. Like, I was floored. Like, him and Michael just factually take a lot of the shit for it because they're public. I do feel bad for Harada. It's a miserable position to be in. And likely a miserable position and a miserable year for him. So it's fucking 100% reasonable they just said, can't do this anymore. And so we can no longer ask him for shit. Welcome back, oh, that's actually, sorry, I stood up. I stood up to go turn the lights on, so I could only see the green on my second monitor. I can agree with that. Probably because they both get a ton of crap in person on Twitter, yeah. As I think, and it was just a lot of factor. I guess I can't fucking swear now. If I'm called this, yeah, no, not allowed to swear. Naughty boy. Thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever that may be. That's it, I've heard great things about Tekken, the first patch of Season 3, for, like, the emergency patch that came out. Difference is Harada dealt with it, Murray would block people without even providing constructive criticism. Yeah. When I find it, I'll hope you be there. But we've kept Ayane waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. Well, we have. Like, Season 3 patch was really good. Season 2 was a big slap in the face, everyone. Yeah. I don't know, I'm not even talking about the release of Season 3, Barbo. I'm not even talking about release Season 3, the newest Season 3 patch. That was nerfs across the board. The Evo Japan patch. And it's funny because the first patch of Season 3, the Back to Basics was also hilarious, yeah. But that's marketing for you. Buzzwords. I'm glad you're both back safe and sound. Now, we can relax until my brother does the same. With your friend escorting him, he can't get himself into too much trouble. Unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose. Honestly, I might get back in. I might start streaming Tekken again. As how Season 2 went, Tekken hits such...
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno. Built by the Hune and the Eldite before the Malala came.
Tekken has got such a fucking soft spot. Because Tekken was the series that really sparked my modern appreciation for fighting games. I finally branched out. I branched out of NRS games and played Tekken, and that shit hit like crack. Tekken still hits like crack. I can play bad... Even Tekken 8. Even Tekken 8, I enjoy it a lot. Even bad Tekken is still Tekken to me. There's just a thing to it. There's just a weird Tekken feels. Even like I say, the only Tekkens I have not fully even then I still they're novelty, so I enjoy going back to them. at times is Tekken 1 and 2. But everything since Tekken 3, I have fucking adored. I love Tekken. It's got a special place in my heart. I hated Soul Cal 6, and they brought on the Soul Cal 6 battle design or whatever. Yeah. Oh, yes, no. Yeah. Yeah, no, because they expect, because remember, Barbo, Bandai Namco made the stupid decision to think that that Soul Calibur 6, the sales expectations for Soul Calibur 6 was Tekken 7 numbers. They expect that motherfucker to sell Tekken 7 units. All about that money. In the silly ways. The bad Tekken, even as the problems with T8, with the frankly too fucking oppressive strategies in that game. With the two oppressive strategies in that game, and just some of the stupid bullshit, it's still Tekken to me. So I still buy him. No, I didn't. I haven't played Tekken yet as much as I did in Season 1. Honestly, I might go back to it at one point.
So, Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors
True, Bubble.
and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Imagine there's like a Peace Walker Season 2 situation.
In the closing days of the Storm Surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
To leave their homeland behind.
That is why we're going to the 4th. I forgot that from the 4th.
The same power that had brought them here.
It's been that long since Dawn Show MSQ. I forgot that they went to.
The golden path opened.
I forget that Milala from the 4th came to the 8th and then to the source.
Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, sorry, the 9th. Yeah, sorry.
Would you go back?
I got my names jumbled up of the reflections. That's it.
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here.
Don't worry, Kryl. In January.
Hello, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
Don't worry, Kryl. You'll be going home in January.
You really love it, don't you?
If they don't forget about you. Again.
Do you know what the speaker said when the Milala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm.
Alright, yeah, so
here bloom.
There you go, that one bit from the end of 7.0, it's like, oh yeah, that we're going to the 4th. We're fully locked into time to fight the Tundra. We're gonna save the world
That
from winter.
boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Nowhere else you'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Earlier, you said that your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha, but how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Oh, never mind. Conversely, I didn't expect to see the two of you again so soon. I take it Miali's, I don't know how to pronounce that, Chiefs. I don't know how to pronounce that, chat. Curiosity is sated. For the moment. I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as the events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter, in fact, since she knew of the relic long before we did, and wished to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? Miali. I should love to go straight away, but we are awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Miali herself is making the rounds for the city. We have time. Alrighty then. Toward trouble. Watch is like, uh-oh, they've stumbled upon the boss. Go, Warrior of Light. Kill!
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say.
Oh, well.
Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelters. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
I think it's time to kill.
The Doom Train is approaching.
I think it's time to kill something.
Please proceed to emergency shelters.
The Doom Train! The Doom Train!
The Doom Train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war?
Yeah, you could
I
join.
know of it.
But I probably won't be joining a VC.
I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport.
Why the
war
fuck will we
beasts
give
to
it a
fight.
check? Yeah, you've got time
In
to
order
load up the game.
prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom Train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents.
Oh, alright then. This is personal now.
I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
No, don't worry, Yanni. I'm about to derail this motherfucker.
You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For Treno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
While destroying the Doom Train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
Oh, you can definitely kill it.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head on. That's madness.
Brother. Well, now I have to do it. Oh, now I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way.
The fucking Doom Train.
We can use the train that stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom Train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Yane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Lumul.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
You're the chief. If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it is Ace. But we must also recognize the threat posed by the Company of Beasts. If its influence is so powerful that even as it bows ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may as well gather minions as it draws near. There was no one telling how many will charge Treno's gate, so we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Stoller and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. Ace, while you remove the head from this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. One of the things, we must do what we must to ensure the citizens get a shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. Really quick. Really quick. There we go. Right. The place where I headed is the Beneti Depot. Or Bentini. Although Treno has its own railroad station, our assailants from earlier left in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking a hover cargo. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. The cargo is equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens when we get to Bentini? Well, that's your problem. It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Nodders. Where we call home. Ready? And our fearless operator will help you aboard. We make for Bentini with all haste. I'll have there in a flash. Do keep any limbs you've attached to and would like to remain attached to inside the vehicle.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train. I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it will plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Eorzean, for all of Treno.
The silly bit to keep going. Hell on Rails is now accessible. Oh, Miss Wake. Hell on Rails. And now we chat. I guess I gotta get used to off-tanking. Actually, what role are you going as? The tank? I'm assuming you're the second tank. Nope, oh, you're a deeps. You're playing melee. Actually, no, we're not even melee. Fuck, you're just a deep. Fair enough. I was gonna hope that tank can tank, because I gotta get used to off-tanking. Well, I mean, I already do off-tank most. Like, I already do off-tank a good chunk. I can melee if you want me to. I wonder if you'll do it. Well, I don't know what you might be doing. Fizz ranged or magic. Fizz range or caster. Oh, locked in. You are Cena. Use a phase ranged. Whoa. Siege engine, the Doom train. Express. Yep, and then. Oh, okay, no, it's good. Just push my wind pipe. Oh, okay. That pulls in. Yo. Pirate crossing.
Good luck!
Yeah, that side's firing first. And express. Oh, right after. Okay. Wind pipe. Oh, this is fun. Alright. Oh. Yep. There we go. Okay. This is fun. You're being transported? Where the fuck are we getting taken? Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, this is fun. You hear the scream of metal. It's coming closer. Oh, it's got arms now. We have the condensers between Doom Train's hands. Derail. If also yep. Right, that's stay low, stay low. I see. Good pipe. This is a fun fight. I am trying my King Lamal. There we go. That's a nice fight. Alright, let's look. Lock in, the laser watching. What if I catch you on the work TVs? Actually, I wouldn't do it if that would dox my phone. It could be like actually this. It probably would. Yeah, we've killed the evil fucking train.
Phew. No more adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery for a lifetime.
Oh, that was a really fun fight. I enjoyed that.
But we did it! We stopped the Doom Train. Well, mostly you did. Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure.
That'll probably be something.
As I feared, stray beasts to the south.
Stray beasts that kill, murder, murder, kill, kill, kill.
I need your help again.
Oh, an instance. Oh, good, actually. Alright, the party disbanded. I have to believe that Eorzean will be safe with your comrades while we attend to the battles elsewhere. I'll seize the wounded. You try not to join them, alright? Alrighty. I wasn't expecting one of these. A short time earlier. I wasn't expecting one of these instances. So yeah, while I was fighting the Doom Train. We have this.
No!
Graha, make the save. Oh, it's Cryo. Oh, we're playing as Cryo for this instance.
Can you stand?
Yeah, yes! Thank you so much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall. I can't leave anyone behind. I won't.
Oh shit, we playing as Cryo. Alright, so
Best make sure the evacuation
water.
route is clear first.
Yeah, for some very big story moments, you could just play as other characters at some point. So that, like, your main character, Ace, doesn't have to be there every time. Cast Fire and Red, so it's a combo. That's a second combo. Heal smash down 3 times. Alright, there we go. And heal. Yo! Yo! The game like does it for some like one-on-one boss fights at points.
Done. Now to aid those people by the canal.
We have to get to Shadow Brains to find out that fight.
Is on the way.
Yeah, fucking hell, Cryo.
There may be other stragglers.
Go, my nuke. I was so scared I couldn't even move. Silly, isn't it? My wife and I will be making the town hall straight away. You have my word on that. If you're determined to check on everyone, I won't complain, but do be careful.
That breeze is awfully warm. Oh no!
Oh, a fire.
First things first, the fire.
Extinguish fire.
Take a leaf out of Yishtola's book.
Fucking water, froth and foam. It was you that put that fire out? How will I ever thank you? Now that we know there won't be any spraying any further, we can all take shelter until this is over. What sort of magic was that? I've never seen anything like. Priorities, yes, I'm gonna run away. Think about it later.
Too soon. I hope that was the worst of it.
Somebody help!
A voice. Further out.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could just switch back to my own hotbar. Hello, governors.
I'll take care of this. Make for shelter.
The fucking governor straight back. Oh, you look big and burly. Pocket nuke.
How many are there?
This is cool. I like when 14 does this.
Is that all of them?
Fucking no.
A behemoth!
Oh. Not just any behemoth. What the fuck was something like this doing inside the city walls? Alright, now it's time for Graha to have made the save. Or Stola. Please.
You cut that rather close.
That's fine.
Thank goodness you're all right.
I was expecting Graha to make the save because Graha's the tank. Oh, there we go. The cavalry's here. Oh, this thing's fucked now.
Eorzean has finished the repairs. We need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
And hold the line we will. Together.
Do I gotta take back control of Ace? I assume so, since he's here. Yep. Alright. Book it up. Bye. Your attention's on me, dickhead. Oh, this thing has no positionals. Oh, well, I know, XE. But I was just like thinking, oh, it's the type of circle where there's no position to worry about.
Keep away from the clouds.
Get me and Graha together.
Never see another storm. Nowhere is safe with so many of them.
Oh, crowd's got an idea.
Some friendly winds, if you please.
Ryle. Ah, there we go.
It worked! How fortunate that bird made such an impression.
He fell asleep. Alright, Stormy roll. Oh, down for the count. Oh, fuck, that's Meteor.
Grows more volatile. Something is coming.
Oh, fuck, that's Meteor. Alright.
Full lightning.
Y'shtola, speed! Lend me your strength!
The two of us will disperse these balls of lightning.
Okay, they go down fucking easy.
Just keep the lightning at bay a little longer! Take cover behind the spriggers!
Okay, go. Yo.
The tide is turning! Press the attack!
Oh. There we go. Shit, this one. There we go. Greater Behemoth slain. You right there, Grow?
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
She hasn't really done. She didn't do much fighting until this expansion, so. Oh, how you've grown.
Flatterer.
What is it?
Pretty sure, like, if like in Callan, there's probably so many people that want the Warrior of Light.
People of Treno may rest easy once more.
Oh yeah, you probably would just see that when you Y'shtola. Oh yeah, get fucked, kiddo.
everyone, and thanks to our guests, the Doom Train has been destroyed. Last but not least, Eorzean fixed the barrier. We don't need to worry about beasts anymore. This calls for a celebration.
Kinda. That's it, they established out there wasn't a barrier originally here first. There's originally not a barrier in Treno, so the other races upped and left, and the Lalafels stuck around to build this place up. Either the barrier they had was flawed and broken until we just came along and helped them fix it. Well, bought them time to fix it. And we have killed worse things.
Alila?
Oh, you knew her mother?
Kryl. Does the name Alila mean aught to you?
My mother? Did you know her?
I'm sorry, my dear. We should get you patched up before aught else.
Yeah, she was compared to...
Alila's story and that of the key are one and the same. After you've rested and recovered, I'll tell you the tale. You have no cause to fret, I promise you. While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him. There's work to be done ere we can celebrate.
I don't have a
First
drink,
and foremost,
so I am unable to fulfill your request. I can't drink.
When you're ready.
I can't drink. Wait a minute. Don't do this to me.
Without further delay, then.
Yep, to healing.
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
But
I'm
your
making...
curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet will deliver you to Miaili all the swifter if you can actually walk.
Miaili. Making the black mage heal you. That she was originally a white mage. Well, no, she was the thing before a white mage. In a Realm Reborn. And, like, Heaven's Sword and Stormblood. Well, I would rather not have tumbled to the pavement in front of half the city. I am none worse for wear, thanks to Y'shtola. But what of yourself? If you have any hurts, we can test them now before we see Miaili. Into the mist. Curious, isn't it? I want to know. More than anything. Yet, part of me is still terrified. I have come so far. I can't turn from the truth now. If everyone is feeling up to it, Let us go and have our answers. Alright, Ali. Spill the tea.
Ere I begin
Give me the
my
gossip.
tale, there is something about our family that you need to understand. We are descendants of the Speakers of Eld, and I myself am the latest to inherit the role. Even as we do
no,
our
just hit my hand
utmost
on.
to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, it has ever been our duty to find a means to return whence we came. Alas, our ancestral treasure never did answer our prayers. And that left my elder sister, the previous speaker, mired in doubt.
Oh?
It was then, when she was at her most vulnerable, that preservation reached out to her.
Yep.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership.
We've heard this part before, from my parents' memories. My mother was your sister.
Oh shit, Krell, it's your aunt.
She was. Which makes you an heir to the Speaker's legacy. The last message I received from your parents said that in order to thwart Preservation's design, they must send away both their daughter and the key. I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter, through conversing with your friends, I gleaned with whom it currently resides.
And is it your wish that we give it back?
We Milala are the people of Treno now. Here is where we've put down our roots. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may, my sister gave up not only her life, but her darling daughter, to prevent its misuse. It is my duty to ensure that its new bearer is worthy. So, should it answer your call as it never did ours, how would you use the key's power?
Save lives and perform with such feats of heroism.
For some, that might be a self-serving end. But your deeds are proof that I needn't worry. And what's more, there's your friendship with my niece. I dare say that speaks well of your character.
By the by, do you have any records pertaining to the key here in Treno?
Would that we did. But Delilah took everything with her when she joined Preservation. If aught remains, it would be in Alexandria.
And so we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Shale may have made some progress. Perhaps it's time to bring our visit to an end. But by that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno. You've all been so kind and accommodating. And in many ways, it's my hometown. It's just that, well,
It's all right, my dear. It is true that some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but I don't believe that your parents would have wanted that for you. They devoted their lives to understanding the key so that future generations would not be burdened by it. As we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home. A place where you can bloom and grow with fearless joy.
I will.
We must give you a proper send-off, though. Wait for us by the gate, will you? A word of caution, Keeper of the Key.
Oh. This is our new title, essentially.
As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds, passing through countless hands. Oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or avarice. Indeed, some have wondered if it chooses its master. But I believe differently. I believe that some inexorable force, call it fate, if you will, ushers it from one bearer to the next. Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
We'll probably be ending soon anyway, Brandon. We are in the final quest of this patch. Oh? Oh shit! That's not a Lalafell. I saw a cosplay of her. Go, my behemoth. But no, enjoy work, Brandon. Yeah, excuse me.
Thank you all for everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. You fought so many times for us.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts, but see that they receive appropriate care as they recover.
I still can't believe you took down the Doom Tree. Just like that. You're my hero, truly. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone else we lost will rest easier now that it can never hurt anyone again.
Yeah, probably.
For my part, I cannot thank you enough for supporting my plan for the barrier. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have the Electrope to restore it without your aid. I can't wait to see what else we can do now that the mine is back in service. Kryl. O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. Remember that, will you? Whatever shore you choose.
Of course. Those words and our people will always be in my heart.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. Her face, her voice, fading like the mist. All I could remember clearly was her resolve as we parted for the last time. But now I've seen her again. In you, sweetheart. For bringing her back to me. It is a joy to have met you, Kryl.
You too, Aunt Miaili.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us you'll always be family. Come and see us once in a while, won't you?
I will. My comrades have found a treatment for Levin sickness, so I'll bring it to Treno as soon as I can.
My, you certainly have no shortage of accomplished friends. We'll await your return, my dear. Life is full of surprises when one lives in hope. Isn't that right, Delilah?
It still feels like I'm dreaming. But even should I wake, I'll remember them. On a practical note, I am more certain than ever that Shale's work will yield vital insights into the key. I look forward to speaking with her when we arrive in Solution 9. If you don't mind, while we first make our way to the resolution, Go-san will be wondering about my absence. Heavens, yes. I apologize for keeping you from your duties for so long. Think nothing of it. I was more than happy to be a part of your adventure, and Go-san will forgive me once I tell him of Trainer. Ah, this explains much. I wondered why I had seen neither hide nor hair of your majesty these past days. May I ask where you've all been? It's quite a long story. However stalwart your companions, travelling the mist continent with no knowledge of what awaited was extraordinarily reckless. That I can't deny, but it availed us much. We have the opportunity to resume diplomatic relations with a long-time ally. As I did not, in fact, come to harm, all is well that ends well. Should you feel compelled to go on any other excursions in the future, I expect that you will notify me beforehand. Yes, of course. It was remiss of me. I apologize. Duty's call is at its most insistent. Nevertheless, whenever you require my aid, please don't hesitate to seek it. Nodders. No, that means it's time for another one to the count. You're back. How'd it go? Did you find a way down? Womp, 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 womp. Fucking words come out of his mouth. Treno. I've heard of the name. Incredible that it sheltered the Milala all this time. What's more, the mayor was able to share the story of the key to from her perspective. She believes the historical documents pertaining to it are stored in the Preservation's archives. They could be, though our work isn't done yet. We've made progress on the decryption. I was on my way to the containment complex to review the data in situ. In that case, allow me to accompany you. Though it may be incomplete, I should like to review the information available. We'll contact you as soon as we make some sense of it. In the meantime, might I suggest that our Warrior of Light get a good night's sleep or two? You never know what the amount of hellish technology will be after. You never know what manner of hellish technology will be after us next. And Kryl, I'll assume you'll be wanting to familiarize yourself with the care and feeding of Porxies. Indeed. While I'm aware of the principles, I was needed elsewhere when the others were treating to the 11 afflicted. I shall ask your Stola to instruct me. 'Tis the least I can do for my family. I intend to visit them whenever possible, but my home will always be here in the Source. There's nowhere I'd rather be. Alright, what's our post-patch Stina? Our post-patch teaser. Earlier in Treno.
Now, There is much to be done. With access to the mine restored, I'd like to explore methods to expand our food production systems. I look forward to your insights.
No music is like putting me on edge. Made me think something bad's gonna happen. Oh. Yeah, that cute horror.
Oh, my poor heart.
What
I
have you?
only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area. But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant. But I shouldn't be surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
Holmerut!
Holmerut.
Oh, dear me! Oh.
One need hardly be the warrior of lights to notice you. You're far from subtle. As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am.
Oh?
Where is your robe?
Oh, are these the Eorzeans?
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Eorzean?
Yep.
Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but it will be at a time of my choosing.
Oh.
Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you. Oh, Calyx, how you've grown.
That's Calyx?
Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Put me down.
Oh, look at you. Look at you, Calyx. You got your shit rocked and now you're a little blushy.
Jests aside, we will be departing the 9th all too soon.
Oh, so we'll be seeing you in the 4th.
If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself by occupying a living body ever again. And in any case, to travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side. However, that doesn't mean you need discard everything like so much refuse. Using fissures such as this, one can easily send small amounts of matter between reflections. Matter such as your archived memories.
All the more reason to remain as I am. At present, I could pass through a fissure myself. And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort searching for a replacement. I wish only to observe. That is enough.
Very well. I shan't press.
Oh,
Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom you have attachment. For now that you failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
I had hoped to banish death from their lives. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or no? Why must any accept this burden and grief? It was never about any one person. So no, there are none with whom I would exchange fond farewells. But so long as mankind yet survives, I can hold fast to my faith. That my life's work might again bring someone's salvation.
Hold fast you must, as we press ever onward. For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great withering to come.
That's great withering.
Ominous prediction, is it?
I guess that's why it's called the Godless Realm Saga.
No, it's nature's proclamation. Can't you hear it? It echoes in the silence, left by the will of the star.
Into the Mist. So hello, Atlas. How are you? How are you in these final few minutes? Well, that's 7.1, 7.4 joy maxing. That's nice. That is 7.4. Huh. The other person was wearing the same chest piece as me. 7.4, that was a nice patch, and of course, we've got 7.5 to go through. The Great Withering, that is probably what the next saga is going to be about. The next saga. The Tale of the Star. And the Warrior of Light. Because yeah, I assume since we've killed so many gods that are fundamental to holding the existence together, because we had to, we'll probably have to do something to now balance shit out. In the Hydaelyn Zodiac Saga, we fucking tampered with we tampered, and those who control existence are gone. So it makes sense if the shit is going to begin to fray slowly. I mean, the Warrior of Light in terms of strength is all but one. I bias. Go rest, whereas tomorrow we'll probably play 7.5 to catch up on the story. And then I can grind in peace. I don't have my Fugi up. There he is. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alrighty, that was FF14 7.4 Into the Mist. Yeah, we're gonna be probably playing we're probably gonna be playing 7.5 tomorrow. So I can fully catch up. So we can fully catch up on FF14 before Evercold drops next year. And I can get back to grinding my alts in peace, my old jobs and my crafters in peace. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see, chat. Oh, are you ending? Yeah, we just finished the story. We just finished MSQ. And that was what we were set to do. Why, what's up, Scotty? You just get here, like. I've been lurking this entire time. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say it, but that's something I was like thinking, oh. No sent me so that you can, oh, I was gonna tell him anyway. Oh, is that the only reason he came in? To be the messenger? Been here for hours. Yeah. I know, he's probably sent you because he doesn't want to be spoiled and, oh, he went for a nap. Alright. Do you have anyone to raid? It doesn't look like there's anybody I know online. Oh well. I'll be the one who wakes him. Well, I think it's time to go wake him, because, yeah. That was it. We'll probably play FF14 tomorrow again. Do 7.5. So that I'm caught up on the story. Raid someone, I'll go get him. You know what, Wassas? Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. Alrighty. Well, thank you all for watching. If you're watching the VOD, thank you for making it this far. And, yeah. Hold on.